Hello and welcome to match 2 of League 3. We lost the die roll. This hand is a little wonky, but we do have, we've got some ramp, we've got pieces of combo, and we've got a little interaction in case this is a creature-based matchup, so we'll keep it. Particularly on the draw, we can draw cards. And hopefully draw into better cards. Concealed Courtyard untapped. Makes me think black-white hate bears maybe. We'll shock ourselves here and get started with Search for Tomorrow. And we'll pass turn. White-black, maybe white-black Eldrazi. Oh, yeah, well, speak of the devil, and he shall appear. Matter Reshaper, then? Eldrazi Displacer. Alright, so Anger of the Gods will definitely prove useful. Although that really does hurt. Alright, so all of this really depends on how fast we want to get Cinderglade down. If we play our basic mountain now and then play another basic with Search for Tomorrow, which will come off of Suspend, we'll be able to play our Cinderglade. I don't know that that's going to be very relevant, so we'll just play Valakut here and suspend another Search for Tomorrow. The only thing that really punishes us here is Leonin Arbiter, so we'll see what he's got planned. Thought-Knot Seer obviously hurts because it just takes away Anger of the Gods, I'm pretty sure. But that's completely up to our opponent. Oh, they're taking their sweet time. Wasteland Strangler, put in a card in... Oh, okay, so... oh, but he has to choose target creature, so he'd be so I guess he would be able to get our Search for Tomorrows and our Search for Tomorrow, but it would come at the cost of its own creature. Okay, so it's basically 3-drop counter target Search for Tomorrow, which is fair. If he doesn't, yeah. Alright, so I'll just have to wait again. That's okay. He attacks here. I really rather wish he had a little more board presence, but I don't think we can wait until... Oh, well, that solves all of our issues. We will just bolt. Pretty much right here and now. And let him get back to building. Hurts to lose a bit of ramp, puts us that much farther away. He's got a full grip of cards. And, oh, that's fair. Don't particularly care about that. Maybe he'll blink his own Concealed Courtyard and leave a path or something, yeah. Oh, blinks his own Eldrazi Temple. I don't really see the point in that. I don't know of any instant speed spells that would need a temple as opposed to a white source. So, alright, well, we'll cast this now. This will find a mountain. Ooh, Flame Slash is another good card to find. We will set this down tapped. And yeah, we'll just go for their Flicker Wisp and just try to keep our life total high. And we'll yield through this turn. Alright, now we are in great position. If they don't find Thought-Knot Seer, that is. Shambling Vent tapped, that's good for us. Ooh, that's very good for us. Oh, well. That's just perfect. We'll get land number 6. we'll get Primeval Titan. And now even if he gets pathed, yeah, this definitely just gets 2 Valakuts here. Alright, the fact that they didn't interact with it before we got our Valakuts means that the game's more likely than not just over at this point. If this is path, then they really, really misplayed. Blinking Primeval Titan doesn't help their cause, because when it enters, it gets its trigger back, and that 18s them. Yeah, see, if they had Path to Exile, the time for them to do that would have been before Primeval Titan's first trigger resolved. I will definitely get it. Get a basic mountain here, and straight up 9 our opponent. And unless they, every single one of our top decks is meaningful here, except for, I guess, maybe Anger of the Gods again and Basic Forest. Every single card we draw does really good work here. Including that one. Not that we need it. All right, so that was a pretty straightforward match. White-black Eldrazi. This can be hard though, so Damping Spheres, I think will... Oh man, it's so narrow. I hate bringing in Damping Sphere when the only card that really stops is Eldrazi Temple, and only for a turn. I think we can do without it for now. We'll definitely bring in Beast Within. Let me see, what do they have for us? Well, they've got big creatures. They like to blink things, so maybe we can make them make some hard choices about our ETB triggers. And leave in Woodfall Primus to get their weird permanence, and also as another weird blinking possible target that they would hate using an Eldrazi Displacer or a Flicker Wisp on to save life in combat. Anger of the Gods. Yeah, no, I think it was all useful like this. We don't expect Blood Moon, so we'll strengthen our land base by taking out a forest. And we are on the draw, so we will take out a Search for Tomorrow. I think we can also lose another Search for Tomorrow. Wasteland Strangler interacting with that definitely does hurt. And we'll try it like this. They will most definitely play first. Alright, what do we think of this hand? It's got lots of ramp, it's redundant, it doesn't have any combo pieces that a Thought-Knot Seer or a discard spell can take. And I think that we are positioned to draw well into this hand, so I think we'll keep this. It's a little sad that all of our lands enter tapped. We will definitely be rewarded for this keep if we draw an untapped green source for turn 1. We'll keep it. We'll keep it. If they have a slow start like that, then we are definitely good to go here. So we'll yield through this turn. We have a surprise bolt to throw if they do play Temple into a 3-drop. This probably is Tidehall's color. Ooh, Thalia. That's fun. It's a little unfortunate, but well, for now, Thalia doesn't really hurt. I'd rather... Actually, here's what we'll do. Here is what we will do. We'll get a mountain and we'll throw down Sacred Tribe Elder. It blocks. It'll save us some life, and it'll also prove to be ramp. And let's see what they follow that up with. Eldrazi Temple into Thought-Knot Seer would be... Well, they haven't drawn it yet, so hopefully they don't draw it. Leonin Arbiter. That's unfortunate. So we have to basically send this away now and take our 2 damage. That's okay. But now we have a more worthy target for our lightning bolt. And if we draw... Oh, that's not cool at all. Now we have to lose both our Simian Spirit Guides. Yep. So that was probably a good nasty surprise for them. We don't have any, so it's unfortunate that this has to now get a forest, but now we don't care so much about Thalia. We definitely want to just get Leonin Arbiter off the board as soon as possible. And we'll put this in the zone. All right. This has definitely been a lot more of an interactive game than I would have hoped for. Let's hope that the follow-up isn't that big a deal. That's a good start. No land drop, no spells. Let's hope they end the turn like that. And they've got spells. Aether Vial. That can prove to be tricky for us. Ooh, that's good. We will definitely take that, and we can resume building here. Farseek tapped and yield to this turn. All right, so they've seen our Simian Spirit Guide. No, they've seen our Simian Spirit Guide. They're likely to understand that we're on the Breach build now. Their field is empty and non-threatening, so I think we're in decent shape. We've got 3 mountains. We'll be getting another one with this probably is Mattery Shaper or Eldrazi Displacer or Wasteland Strangler. Okay, well, there goes our search for tomorrow, but then at the cost of their own Strangler, which I'm okay with. I'm okay with that. This is mountain number 4. Wooded Foothills is mountain number 5. And we'll yield through this turn. After this turn, every single card we draw besides Through the Breach is meaningful. So all we have to do is not draw Through the Breach or Woodfall Primus. If they play creatures, our Anger of the Gods and Bolts and other interactive spells will definitely serve. if they keep going with this plan of and then not doing anything but playing setup, they are in serious trouble. Wow. All right. What do we get? And that ought to do it. Or that will set us up really nicely. So this is probably a Leonin Arbiter. Which is a little unfortunate. It's a little unfortunate because now we'll be taking the next turn off, but that's okay. I think we'll still get Primeval Titan, and I think now that we are ignoring this effect for the turn, we will definitely use that so that we're not paying mana on top of mana next turn. So we'll get a Stomping Ground here. We won't pay the life, and we'll yield through this turn. We're going to be taking next turn off for the Summoner's Pact, but we've got 5 mountains now. All we have to do is dodge a Ghost Quarter, and our top decks remain as potent as they were the turn before. With Primeval Titan in our hand, now even Through the Breach is viable. I have to presume they've got a number of surprise 3-drops in their hand, however. Yeah, well, we'll suspend search for tomorrow. If they've got another Wasteland Strangler to chew through, that'll give them a target, I suppose. We've got mana to pay for Leonin Arbiter in case he tries some sneaky land destruction nonsense. Although now that this is going to get up to 4, Thought-Knot Seer is live, which is super unfortunate. And indeed, Wasteland Strangler comes down, and it'll probably sacrifice itself to get our Search for Tomorrow out of the exile zone. Oh, it's going after Leonin Arbiter. He's choosing not to do it. Okay, all right, that's fair. That's fair. All right, well, now we're soft to Thought-Knot Seer. He does not increase it to 4. That's hopeful. This is a pretty serious clock. Assuming he's got some interaction going on here, we really need to draw a land, I think would be our best bet. Just a straight up mountain. Not even a fetch land. Just straight up mountain. Praise the gods. This gets Leonin Arbiter. Let's see what he wants to do here. Oh, no response? Flicker Wisp. Okay, now he's going to sacrifice the guy to get the... now he's going to sacrifice Leonin Arbiter to get the Search for Tomorrow, which is okay. That's okay. Fizzles Valakut, that's fair. And counters our Search for Tomorrow. Well, I mean, we're still going to do this. allows us to pay for... This gets a Valakut and a Stomping Ground. I think we want to be a little smart here and go after their board, or a little more patient, I guess. They've got 2 cards in hand. From the looks of the lack of interaction here, I'm going to presume there are 2 pretty useless ones. I don't think they can 7 us in a turn, so we'll yield. This probably gets a path. This probably gets pathed to exiled. Oh, maybe not, if he didn't have it before. Jeez, it seems real bad. Unless he's mistiming it again. We'll turn off our auto yield if we see a Leonin Arbiter. You see, now Flicker Wisp doesn't really do well for him here, because Primeval Titan's definitely just going to keep coming back. Eldrazi Displacer doesn't do good for him here. Oh, man. Alright, he just had a bad draw then. Oh, man. Okay, well... As if to add insult to injury. Sacrifice an attacking creature? That'd be... yeah. That's good. We will use his ability, and we'll get a 3rd Valakut and Mountain. And during main 2, we will just win the game. And he concedes. All right. That was a pretty easy 2-0. Eldrazi and Taxes, I guess, normally is favored against us. I have lost a great deal of matches to this deck. But they had a weak draw, and we ground them out. See you for the next match.